When love was simple. Michael and Sarah were married for 12 years. They were not rich at the start. They lived in a small apartment. Money was short. Life was hard. But love was strong. Sarah believed in Michael more than anyone else. When he failed, she encouraged him. When he was tired, she supported him. When he had nothing, she stayed. She cooked meals, even when food was little. She smiled, even when life was painful. She always said, "Don't worry. One day, things will be better." And one day, they were. Michael got a good job. Then a better one. Success came fast. Money came fast. But something else came too. Distance. Michael became busy. Too busy for dinner. Too busy to listen. Too busy to care. Sarah noticed the change. But she stayed quiet. She believed marriage meant patience. She didn't know yet that her biggest test was coming. The illness that changed everything. One morning, Sarah felt very weak. She felt pain in her body. She lost weight. She was always tired. At first, she ignored it. She didn't want to disturb Michael. But the pain grew worse. When she finally went to the doctor, the news was serious. She needed long treatment. She needed care. She needed her husband. That night, she waited for Michael. When he came home, she showed him the report. "I'm sick," she said softly. Michael barely looked. "I don't have time for this," he replied. Sarah felt her heart break. She asked him to go to the hospital with her. He refused. She asked for comfort. He complained. "I didn't marry a weak woman," he said one day. Those words hurt more than the illness. Slowly, Michael stopped coming home. And one evening, he said it clearly. "I want a divorce." Sarah cried. She begged. She reminded him of the days she stood by him. But Michael walked away. He left his sick wife alone. Two different paths. Sarah was weak. She was heartbroken. She was alone. But she did not give up. She took her medicine. She prayed. She fought for her life. Some days were painful. Some nights were full of tears. But slowly, she began to heal. At the hospital, she met kind people. A nurse who cared. An old woman who listened. Sarah learned something important. Love does not always come from the person you married. Strength can come from within. Meanwhile, Michael enjoyed his freedom. He traveled. He spent money. He dated other women. He told himself, "I made the right choice." But fate was watching quietly. And fate never forgets. When fate turned the tables. One rainy night, Michael was driving fast. He was distracted. He was careless. Suddenly, a loud crash. Michael survived. But his life changed forever. His spine was badly injured. He could not walk. Doctors said recovery was uncertain. Michael lay in the hospital bed. Helpless. Afraid. Days passed. No visitors. No calls. No love. The women he dated disappeared. Friends stopped caring. For the first time, Michael felt what Sarah once felt. Alone. Then one day, he heard a voice. Michael? He turned slowly. It was Sarah. She looked healthier. Stronger. Peaceful. Michael cried. "I'm sorry," he said. "I need you." Sarah looked at him quietly. "I once needed you too," she said. The lesson that came too late. Michael reached for her hand. Sarah stepped back gently. "I forgive you," she said. But forgiveness does not mean returning. Michael looked shocked. "I learned something during my illness," Sarah continued. "Love should not disappear when life gets hard." She paused. "You left me at my weakest. I found strength without you." Sarah turned to leave. Before walking out, she said one last thing. "I hope you heal. But this is a lesson you must live with." Michael watched her go. That pain was deeper than his injury. Sarah rebuilt her life. She chose peace. She chose self-respect. And Michael learned a cruel truth. When you abandon someone in their darkest hour, one day, you may face your own darkness, alone.